What many people may not know about Dream Home is it's a little bit of a family affair. So when Jen and I left for New York, the whole makeover was left pretty much to my husband. Little did we know that my son was going to come down with an eye infection and my daughter was out of school for the summer, so he had to drag them along during the whole makeover process. Let's say it wasn't very pretty.
Me, Cyrus, you're me, Dad. Hi. Sassy, sassy. Hi. Hello, hello, hello.
While I was gone in New York City, the Dream Home build crew got started on the room. It has been a hectic week with the Dream Home crew all over the continental United States. There were plenty of times when I was afraid this room was not going to come together, but guess what? It did. And before I show off all the wonderful transformations in this room, let's take one last look at the way it was at the beginning of our show. Pretty typical bachelor pad. He had made a nice investment in a beautiful leather sofa and chair, but the rest of the apartment, pretty depressing. Bare white walls, the TV was on a couple of empty cardboard boxes. There was really no artwork, there was nothing to look at, there were no window treatments. Well, take a look at it now. We have made some huge changes in here. Let's talk about some of the things we did to give this room a much more sophisticated look for our bachelor. First off, paint. If you remember, Joe from Varsity Painting came in here, did a great job of putting this sort of warm, dark taupe on the wall. The paint's from Kelly Moore, and I love it because it really warms up this space. We had a stark white room in here before with really dark black furniture. The contrast was a little jarring on the eye, made the room feel cold. This taupe on the wall warms it up quite a bit. And also, Concord Assembly came in and put all of this furniture together. Bob Super, he put this whole room together in one afternoon. We also decided to bring in some furniture. We brought in a really nice coffee table here for conversation, but the real focal point in the room is this media center right over here. If you remember, the TV was just on some boxes. Now check it out. What I like about this particular media center is that it has open drawer storage for the things you want to see, but it's also got this closed door storage for things maybe a little messier that you don't want everybody to see. It's in a really nice finish. We even decided to add these lights up to the top just to add a little glow. Indirect light's a lot better than one light bulb on the top of the ceiling anyway, so it adds to that whole nice warm feeling. We also decided to update the office a little bit. He didn't really need a huge office, so we just traded out the desk, brought in a better office chair, and then up on the walls here we brought in some metallic bulletin boards just so he can get the few papers that he does have up off that little desk and up onto the wall. Now if you remember too, over in the corner, he had a few of those kind of crummy canvas wardrobes. It looked a little dorm room. He had all of his nice suits crammed in there, and it was shoved into the corner. What we've done now is we've replaced it with a real proper wooden wardrobe. It's a beautiful piece of furniture. It looks like it belongs in a living room, and it also doesn't look like he's got his clothes stuffed in the living room. He's a big fan of New York. I'm a big fan of New York. I've been there all week, so we decided to bring in a little bit of artwork too, which really reflected the whole mood. I hope he likes it. I think it looks fantastic, but I want to find out what he thinks, so we're going to bring our bachelor in right now. So Jared, what do you think of your new bachelor pad?
It looks amazing.
Are you happy?
Oh, I love it.
I see you got all dressed up for us too. You
Absolutely.
matched the room now.
How could I not? Fantastic.
Well, listen, I want to thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Thank you.
You were so much fun to work with, and now, you know, you can throw a party yourself.
Well, thank you so much. It really ties the room together and it looks beautiful. I really appreciate it.
Well, awesome. And listen, if you guys out there saw anything on today's show that you'd be more interested in getting some information about, or you want a free room makeover of your own, please visit our website at watchdreamhome.com. All right, it's all yours, bud.
Thank you.